Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your nerdy friend Scythe14 here, bringing you guys back with another Iruna Online video, and today we're going to be upping the Scythe Claw to max, so without further ado, let's get this started. Alrighty, so Scythe is a normal sword weapon that is dropped from Inties at Witch Hunter Woods outside of Ruko City. Its base attack can range from around 80 to 95, as well as the sword is also X-trade, so be sure to get this Scythe on the avatar that you want this weapon to be on, and don't try to farm it on your sniper or any other character that you may own, then try to trade it to the avatar that you want this weapon on, because it's not going to work. Scythe also has 3 upgradable forms that are Flag Scythe, Death Scythe, and Reaper Scythe, so we are going to go ahead and start off with the first upgradable form, which is Flag Scythe. So I'm going to go ahead and give the mic now to Live Taka so he can get you through the first upgrading process. Alright guys, since Past Taka is an absolute idiot and he forgot to tell you guys where do you go to farm the materials in order to make Scythe into Flax, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade Flax and then pass the mic back to Past Taka so he can explain to you guys where do you have to go to turn, you know, Scythe into Flax Scythe, what mobs you have to fight. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to the blacksmith at Willow City right now and turn Scythe into Flax Scythe. So we're going to go ahead and trade all the materials that are needed. So click strengthen, and then there we go, we have the Flag Scythe. So we take a quick look at the stats now. We went from having a base attack of around 80, I believe, to 82, to now we have a new base attack of around 131, which is really high considering where we just came from. We also got brand new stats that are attack plus 5% and magic defense plus 10%, as well as we have the no damage to dark element, and the Scythe is still X-trade. So really good looking stats so far. We got the attack plus stat on here, so we're getting an increase in our base attack because of the stat. But anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic back to previous Taka, aka Past Taka, so he can explain to you guys what materials you need to get in order to turn Scythe into Flag Scythe, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue with the video. So without further ado, let me send the mic back to your boy right now. Guys, I am so sorry I forgot to tell you where are the items that you need in order to make Flag Scythe, so I'm going to go ahead and explain what materials you need to make Flag Scythe now. So in order to make Flag Scythe, you're going to need the following items. You're going to need 1 Scythe, 10 broken Scythes from Deaths at Teshkin Highlands outside of Willow City, 10 Scythe shards from Tarkuliums at Tarna's Forest outside of Kreia City, 10 tattered cloths from Dieselmans at Tolba suburbs outside of Kelia City, and 50k spinner to put it all together. And now that I fixed my little mistake, let's go ahead and continue on with the next weapon upgrade, which is Death Scythe. Alrighty, so in order to make Death Scythe, you're going to need to get yourself a TP for Lawgrass City, then head on over to the blacksmith once you have the following materials. 1 Flag Scythe, 4 fine whiskers from Propels at Ancient Dragon Shrine outside of Lawgrass City, 20 fearful evil eyes from Antor Tortoises at Corey Stone Grove outside of Capital City Eldan, 40 short broken spears from Elgas at Spargus Greenfield outside of Lawgrass City, and 666 spina to put it all together. So now that I gave you the materials list, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to Live Taka so he can get you through the upgrade process. Alright guys, so now that I got the mic, we're going to go ahead and make the upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and turn Flag Scythe into Death Scythe now. So we're going to go ahead and click strengthen next, and there we go. So now we have Death Scythe. So let's go ahead and take a look at the newest stats as well as base attack. So beforehand we had a base attack of 134 for Flag Scythe. Now we have a new base attack of 176, as well as we got an increase to some of the stats that we already had on this weapon. So first and foremost, we got a 5% increase in our attack percentage stat. We went from having attack plus 5% to attack plus 10%. We also got about a 5% increase in our magic defense stat. We went from having magic defense plus 10% to magic defense plus 15%. And we also got a new percentage added to our last stat that we got before, which was no damage to dark. So now we have negative 50 damage to dark. So now this makes this weapon deal more damage to dark elemental mobs. However, this weapon is not a elemental weapon. Even though it has the dark no damage to dark stat on it, it is not an elemental weapon, so please keep that in mind. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic back to Past Taka so he can go ahead and continue on with the weapon, well, with the upgrade list. Alrighty, so Past Taka back again to talk to you guys about the last upgradable form of the Scythe sword, which is Reaper Scythe. So in order to get Reaper Scythe, you're going to need to grab a TP for Rekov City, and then head on over to the blacksmith after you gather the following items. You're going to need 1 Death Scythe, 10 Wraith Skulls from Billfrog at Karth Wetlands outside of Capital City Eldan, 10 large scythes from Coalhogs at Karoo Arena outside of Underground Balloon, 20 dry hard branches from Neovi Monos at Ice Caverns outside of Demos Village, and 800k Spina in order to make the weapon. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic back to Live Taka so he can get you through the upgrade process. Alrighty guys, so now we are at the Rekov Blacksmith, so now we're going to go ahead and turn Death Scythe into Reaper Scythe, which is its last upgradable form. So let's go ahead and talk to the Blacksmith, click on Strength in a minute we can find the Scythe. Let's go ahead, it should be probably in the back somewhere because it's a Scythe style weapon. Hopefully I didn't skip it. Let's see, I'm trying to hurry this along so this clip won't be too long. Here we go. Go ahead and click strengthen next, skip, and there we go. So now we have the last upgradable form of the Scythe sword, which is Reaper Scythe. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the newest stats. So previously we had a base attack of 176 on our Death Scythe. Now that we have Reaper Scythe, we have a huge base attack increase from 176 to 275. Excuse me. So this is one of my highest damage dealing base attack weapons, such like Barbell Axe and Black Lacquer Sword. But anyways, we're gonna also take a look at the stat quick too. So we got an increase to our magic defense and our attack stat. So our attack stat went from having attack plus 10 to attack plus 13%. Our magic defense stat went another 5% increase from magic defense plus 15% to magic defense plus 20%. We got a new stat, which is auto skill plus 5%, as well as max MP plus 10%, and melee pierce plus 4%. So this Scythe is really good because it has a really high base attack on it. It has a high attack percentage damage on it, which means it's gonna have we're gonna have a high base attack overall. We have magic defense, so that really helps in taking in some magic damage, soaking up some magic damage and whatnot. We got a bit of melee pierce, which is always good for piercing through shields and stuff like that, as well as our last stat, which is the dark damage to dark stat. It's pretty much the same as last time, it's just negative 50 damage to dark. So that's gonna go ahead. I'm actually show you guys my newest base attack with this. So my newest base attack with this went from around 2k to 2.5k now without Warcry boost, but with the Warcry boost enabled, I now have a base attack of 2.8k, which means this is my highest damage dealing weapon, as I said before, because Barbell Axe only reach up to like 2.6, I believe, and Black Lacquer Sword reaches up to 2.3, even though the damage is 2.6 as well. Even though the damage is the critical damage is higher for Black Lacquer Sword than Reaper Scythe, and also Reaper Scythe did get a little visual upgrade, I believe, if I can get it to show. Let me see if I can quickly show you guys this. Where's Reaper Scythe? Alright, let's get the preview in. So, okay, no, it didn't get a visual upgrade. It still looks the same as it does and when it was in its Scythe 4. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And we're probably going to go ahead and go on over to the live damage test. So I'll see you guys at the testing area.